Hello and welcome to this weather update. It is around noon on February 20th, 2019, and the snow has begun to start across our area. We are under a winter weather advisory, and we're going to take a look right now and tell you what's going on, show you what's going on. Here's our storm, a wide view of it, and you can see the moisture feed going all the way up through the Gulf. But one thing you'll notice is there's a lot of snow in the Northeast. That line is way to the south of us. And that it may mean for some higher totals that were indicated by the NAM yesterday. That's why I said you have to really be aware of that. You can see here it's snowing. Philadelphia, through New Jersey, some fairly moderate snow too coming down. So this might be our first really maybe decent snowfall. Unfortunately, it does change to rain later on. Here's a closer look at the radar. Whoops. Here's a closer look at the radar, and you can see here, again, you got some pretty moderate snow over New Jersey. Right now, just light snow, just starting to move into Nassau County. You can see a little heavier. You see those darker blues there. So that could be a little more of an accumulation. I'm really curious to see what the Weather Service has for their snowfall totals. But first, we got to look at the models and see how they're predicting it. GFS is underdone. It's already snowing across our area, so that is underdone. It does have the line in the right spot, though, but it does move it relatively quickly toward our area and changes it over toward to sleet and then rain by around 7 o'clock tonight. Take a look and see what the snowfall totals on the GFS are. Well, first let's take a look and see, because after that we have a lot of heavy rain moving in to our area overnight into tomorrow morning. Let's see what the total snowfall is on this. I think it's going to be underdone. Yeah, it's a little underdone. Yeah, I think it's way underdone, actually. So let's look at the NAM. Got the GFS. Let's look at the NAM and see. Let's see how that is. How that's alright. So it is currently around 16Z. It's a little slow again. A little slow, an hour or two behind, because it's already snowing across our area. And the NAM is a little more in line with what's happening right now. I think, as far as where the line is and the way things look. Has the snow being fairly light. And then changing over to it could be a period of ice, actually, according to this NAM, right around it's going to be a really rough commute going home for people tonight. I'll tell you that. I think it's going to be really rough. Snow changing to sleet, and a little ice, a little freezing rain there mixing in, and then the heavy rain comes tonight, so the storm's going to have a little bit of everything. Let's take a look and see what the NAM has for its total snowfall. And we'll see here, because I bet you it's going to be higher. Yeah, I think I'm more in agreement with these numbers. I think we're going to see more around 3 inches on Long Island. And like I said, parts of New Jersey, the northern parts, are going to get hit hard by the more like 5 to 6 inches. And there could be a lot of ice there, too. Actually, we can look at the ice accumulation, too. I think. Does this have an ice accumulation? It does not. Unfortunately. So, but anyway, that's what the NAM has for an accumulation. Even that, I think, might be a little underdone. Well, it could be 3 to 4 inches. We're going to look at the temperatures and see. Just when you look at this radar, I mean, this is a solid swath of snow over here. That doesn't seem like them being reflected on any of the models at all. Let's go and look at some of the other models here. Let's see how the HRRR looks. Look at the 15Z. Alright, so those are the totals. Only gives us an inch. So I have a feeling it's going to be underdone too. Let's take a look. Let's see how this looks. It's around 15. This one looks... Yeah, this one is like not picking up. Yeah, this again is underdone. On the southern edge of it, it's underdone. Alright, so... just says the snow remaining fairly light, but then it has that period of ice. This is a concern now. It's being indicated on this model too, that we're going to have a period of ice right around the rush hour. So it's sleet and freezing rain. It's not going to be pretty. and then it goes over to plain rain. So yeah, this is going to be a rather messy situation for us. If you look at the RGEM, if that one is a little more, yeah, this one looks a little more accurate. All right, as far as the timing goes. Here comes the snow and changes it over right around the agreement and a changeover sometime between 7 and 9 o'clock on Long Island, and then comes the heavy rain after that. So let's see what we have as far as the total snowfall on that. I haven't even looked at total accumulated. It's still only giving us an inch or two. Alright, I think it's going to be a little more like 3 inches on the ground on Long Island. I really do. I think it's going to be a little more like 3 area. I mean, some areas might even get close to 5 inches. I really do. Let's say that right now. And then it changes to ice, and it's going to be a mess this evening. I'm telling you, it's going to be a mess. And then, yes, it'll all be gone by tomorrow, but let's go with the HDRPS. In similar low numbers. Let's see what the reflections are here on this radar reflection. When I say reflections, it means radar reflection or simulated radar reflections. This is off. I'm not gonna bother with that. All right, so we're running out of models. All right. So let's take a look at the FV4 GFS, which is a new type of GFS model that is being used, the government plans on eventually switching over to this model. The thing is, it has a cold bias to it, but this actually looks fairly similar to what's going on right now. Well, let's see what the total snowfall on this one is. Yeah, it's a little higher. Yes, I'm more in agreement with these amounts here. Of some areas are going to get, there's going to be snow on the ground, and it's going to accumulate. That's basically what I think is going to happen. So, winter weather advisory. Let's see what the Weather Service is forecasting for our area here. I'm very curious to see what they are. So it's 28 degrees. It's below freezing, but do have a south wind at 5 miles an hour, and that might help to bring up the temperatures a little bit. Winter weather advisory, let's see, now they upped it finally, 2 to 4 inches, so it will accumulate 2 to 4 inches. So look, the NAM yesterday, again, the NAM picked up on that higher amount yesterday, and I think that definitely is. So yeah, there's going to be snow, and then it becomes all rain later on, and there could be an ice accumulation possibly of less than an inch, and then it changes over to plain rain, and then we go up to 50 tomorrow. So whatever we do get today will melt, but we will get some snow on the ground finally, for a little bit at least, for those snow lovers out there who've been wanting to see it. I think that's pretty good. So let's take a look at last thing we're gonna look at is the webcams here. I'm just gonna change this over to webcams, and we're gonna take a look and see what it looks like across our area today. So let's see. We can see some snow on the ground. Should be really nice to see. It looks like we have some in New Jersey. Let's take a look and see what we got out there. So yeah, look at that, Long Beach Township. This is New Jersey. So, oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, a little winter right there. Finally. Let's take a look and see what we've got. There aren't too many of these cameras around, unfortunately. I could go to here's Freehold. Yep, there's snow on the ground here. So it's already sticking in quite well, I might add. It's sticking to the roads. So yeah, we are getting a snowfall finally in our area. So finally, we're getting to see some winter. And of course, let's go to our area now. I know we're looking at New Jersey. Let's see what it looks like in our area. That's definitely not current. And that's just showing the sky. But I wanted to, here, we'll go to the traffic cams. Let's do that. This will be the last part of this weather update. What's this going on here? Looks like there's an incident on the transit. We don't really follow that, but I have a feeling there are going to be a lot of problems later on with that. Alright, not really sticking right now in our area yet. But you can see the snow starting to come down out here in Nassau County. As we go here, you can definitely see the snow starting to come down. So yeah, mostly west. Yeah, you can see it's already sticking to the roads here. This is the Southern State Parkway in Western Nassau, so it is sticking. We got another transit incident over here. Flooding. So there's been some flooding. So yeah, we're starting to see some problems across our area. Let's take a look and see what it looks like in New Jersey, because they're really getting New Jersey is getting I think Governor Phil Murphy was very smart to declare that emergency. Take a look and see what it looks like in New Jersey here. Oh, look at that. Yep, it's covered in snow. So roads definitely covered in snow. And there's some pines. These images are from the Pine Barrens here in Ocean County. Yep. So the snow is sticking. So we're finally getting a little bit of winter. So if you can get out there, well, I mean, be careful out there, but you want to see some snow. We got some happening right now. We're going to have some happening through the afternoon, and it's going to accumulate. So, enjoy it while it lasts, because it will be gone probably by tomorrow. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this weather update. I'll have another one for you later on, hopefully with some snow totals. Take care and be careful out there.